So you'd have to say Kelly Ruddock would start favourite for this event. Earlier this year, breakthrough performance over the 20k distance, 134.44 earned her first national title and indeed a berth on the Australian team to go to the IAAF Race Walking Cup, which will be held later this year. Unfortunately, the race walk not part of the Commonwealth Games program in 2014. But in front of her, Taylor Page Billington, formerly New South Wales, now walking for the Box Hill Club. And so it's Billington on the inside in the black, on the outside in the black and gold, and moving to the front there in the white visor. That's Kelly Ruddock. Moving in behind her is Beth Alexander. In third, back to Stephanie George, Zoe Balderston, and the Diamond Valley Walker. Looks like Eliza Clark. They'll be your top six through the first 200 metres. We've got 12 laps remaining in this 5,000 metre race walk. Already the field breaking into a couple of groups. We've got Ruddock, Paige Billington, and you can see Beth Alexander just working up to her, and then the gap back on track to George and Balderston to complete the top five. 300 metres walked, 4,700 metres to go. Women's 5,000 metre race walk final, the Championship of Victoria. So Kelly Ruddock working her way up the home stretch. She'll move through 1,000 metres very shortly in this women's 5,000 metre race walk. Her best time this year, 22.22, and taking out the country title up in Ballarat. And we're going to see her move through the first 1,000 metres, nearly bang on 4 minutes 30. So 4 minutes 30 the first K for our leading athlete, Kelly Ruddock. About 3 seconds back is Taylor Page Billington. So race leader Kelly Ruddock about to move through 2,000 metres, this women's 5,000 metre race walk. She went through 4 minutes 30 at the first K, and just outside of that schedule for the second, about 4:32 the second K sees her go through 9 minutes 32 at 2,000 metres. We've had a reshuffle in the minor placing, sees Beth Alexander, an IAAF World Race Walking Cup representative back in 2010 in the junior race, make her way up into second. She's through in 9:21. So about 18 seconds behind our race leader. Stephanie George has moved up into third, Taylor Page Billington into fourth place, just moving through 2,000 metres travelled. So Ruddock, the best part of the bend to her advantage between first and fourth place, 50 metres or so back to second. Doing it comfortably at the front end of the field, as the national champion over 20 Ks looks to make it a Victorian title over 5 Ks on the track. She'll have 7 laps remaining when she moves through the start-finish line in just a few moments. Kelly Ruddock, 5 laps remaining, 2,000 metres to travel, 13:32 at the 3,000 metre mark. So a 4:30 kilometre there, back on pace for that schedule. 4 minute 30 kilometres has been evenly paced by Ruddock at the front of the field. As we see our second place walker, Beth Alexander, into the home stretch. We'll get a split for her as she moves through the start-finish line to collect 5 laps remaining. As third place on the track, Stephanie George enters the home stretch. So looking at an advantage of about 150 metres between Ruddock and Alexander, first to second. A further 50 metres back from Alexander to George in third. So Alexander through in 14:10, so about 40 seconds separating first and second place. Inside 2,000 metres remaining in this 5,000 metre race walk championship of Victoria for women. So Ruddock will collect the bell in this 5,000 metre race walk final. The Ballarat athlete has been impressive. The Victorian country title earlier this year in 22:22. It looks like she might be a little bit faster here at Lakeside Stadium on the blue track. As we look back through the field, it's still Beth Alexander in second place. She's in the middle of the back straight as Ruddock has her in her sights. So it has been impressive from the Ballarat athlete. Of course, we mentioned numerous times the 20k champion of Australia in 2014. And won the road walk event down in Hobart just over a month ago. On that occasion, Alexander, who's in second place, was in ninth behind Ruddick. And we'll see Ruddick make her debut in the green and gold at the IAAF Race Walking Challenge later this year. So 150 metres to go there for Ruddick, as we see Alexander into the home stretch for the second placed athlete. We'll watch the clock. We could be on for another season's best here for Kelly Ruddick. The Victorian record 21.03 held by Jess Rothwell. She won't be close to that. Just shows you the elite standard of that performance from the Eagle Hawk athlete back in 2009, the year that she made her debut on the World Championship team. But impressive is Kelly Ruddick. And Ballarat Harriers Walker is going to add a country title, a state open title, as well as a national title, all in the start of 2014. 22.12, 10 seconds faster than her time in Ballarat. A comfortable victory there for Ruddick of the Ballarat Harriers.
On 2 and the other one's on 3. 2 to go outside.
So Alexander crosses the line in second place there, the Knox Walker. She walks strongly at the country championships and will continue her form here to Lakeside Stadium. Open state titles, a bronze medal will head to the South Coast Walker in Stephanie George in 2014. So your top three will be Ruddick, Alexander and George.